Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live session. My name is Elisha Jacobs. Thank you so much for tuning into today's live stream. If you're viewing this on the replay, welcome to the replay. We are going to have a very interesting conversation this evening. So, thank you so much. If you're live, do share out the live and let's get started. As per normal, I'm going to give Facebook a minute or so to notify persons, and then we're going to get into today's live stream. I'm super excited, and I'm just going to share this out to one of my communities, and then we're going to get started. If you're on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in today, live stream this evening. So we are going all in. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much. Okay, so by today's topic, we are looking at simplifying your system. Stop wasting time inside of your business. And the reason why I want to have this conversation is because as online business owners, we all complain about not having enough time to do the things that we need to get done in our business. Oh, the 24 hours is not enough, and all that jazz. So I am here to guide you more or less on some practical steps that you can take to stop wasting time in your business and leverage the tools that you have access to build and grow your online business. Okay, so let go. All right, so let's get into it. If you are new to um my platform, this is the first time you're coming into connection with me, or you're joining me for the very first time, because I generally don't go live this late. Welcome, my name is Elisha Jacobs. I am a system strategist, and I help service providers sell out their premium offers through systems and automation. And in today's live stream, I'm going to be sharing some practical steps that you can implement as soon as possible to stop wasting time inside of your business. Listen, we all have the same 24 hours. We all have a ton of things to do inside of our business while growing the business and doing all the things in the business, but you find that you are spending way too much time on some tasks that can be systemized or automated. And so these are some of the things that I share, and I share quite a lot of resources inside of my community called Systems Simplified. And this is a private community for online business owners who, hi, Pauline. Rose, sorry, who need to learn about systems, all things systems, all things to grow, scale, and become better leaders as entrepreneurs. So, in today's live, we are going to share, I'm going to share with you some practical things that you can do to stop wasting time in your business. And it's centered around conversations that I've been having for the past couple weeks with clients, and also, um, just making sure that you are optimizing and utilizing your time efficiently and effectively inside of your business, and you are leveraging systems and automation. So just a little backstory before I get in. I did have a client recently, and we were going through her workflows and so forth. So there was an exercise that we were doing, where we were identifying how much time she actually spends on different processes or different tasks inside of her business. And it's not the best way she's utilizing time. One of the things that you have to remember as an entrepreneur, especially if you're in the online space, is that you are utilizing a resource that can never be regained. Once time is lost, you cannot regain it. And so you want to try your best to maximize as much time as possible on a daily basis, making sure that you are doing income generating activities inside of your business. A lot of us, we would get up and we think that showing up for our business or our brand is about getting online. And yes, you could be marketing, you could be going live like what I'm doing, and all of those things. But how are those different tasks and activities um allowing you to generate income inside of your business? And that is the key essential question that you need to be asking yourself. So when we did her process mapping, we looked at her workflows and we identified things in which she don't have to be doing. She can automate it, she can add systems to it, and she's able now to have that freedom for herself to do whatever it is that she needs to get done. Like so many other entrepreneurs, we are managing everything inside of our business. We're trying to sell, we're marketing, we're selling, we are the strategic business owners. We have to create products for those who need to create products. We have clients to work with. We have all the things. But we tend to waste a lot of time, if I can put it like that. We tend to waste a lot of time in our business. Now, if there is something in my business that I can systemize, I am going to systemize it. If there's key systems and automation that I can leverage inside of my business, I am going to do so. The reason being, I can have that freedom of time to focus on serving my clients, and also I'm able to focus on other passions. In yesterday's live, I spoke about um creating or having balance as an entrepreneur. Systems and automation and all of those things is where you're creating balances inside of your business. Balances and boundaries. So for example, if you're dedicating 8 hours in your business per day, especially if you're a full-time entrepreneur like myself and you're dedicating 8 hours in your business, you need to properly define what is your starting hour and when is your ending hour. And then you need to craft your processes, or you need to craft your daily tasks around those 8 hours. You don't want to be spending too much time doing one thing. Like the example I gave yesterday, I have found recently, because I'm creating more content inside of in my business, I was spending more time scheduling the content on social media. So I would get through record, I batch record. So I would get through editing and putting together the video. But what was taking up a lot of my time is when I go to a specific platform to post that particular content and I get distracted. And an hour would pass, or sometime 2 hours would pass, and I'm still on the social platform because I went to post my content, but I got distracted with other people's content. And so that is a typical example of not having systems in place when it comes to your content. Now, I had to identify this is the thing that takes up a lot of my time in the mornings, because if you've been following me for a while, I am a morning person. The mere idea that I'm doing this live at 7:24, it's interesting. But I am a morning person. So the bulk of my workload is done in the mornings. And so I've crafted my tasks, I've crafted my systems, I've crafted my processes in terms of client work and everything. I have crafted or created it around my most energetic time, which is between, let's say, 7 in the morning to 12 p.m. All right. And so With that, I'm able to be more efficient and effective. Now, if I'm wasting 2 hours on a platform, that is not me utilizing my time very carefully. So, what I had to do was come up with a system for my content distribution. Now, let me put it as simple as possible. I batch record content. I edit my content. I could have the captions to the content. I have my hashtags to the content. I know which content goes to which platform and all of those things. But I am using a scheduling tool. I am using a scheduling tool to post my content. I think just the other day I was telling my cousin, a lot of people feel that I'm online all the time. No, I don't be online all the time. The scheduling tool makes me appear to be online. I think the only time you find me really sharing like behind the scenes on a daily basis is my Instagram stories. And that is with intention and strategy. So when it comes to actually posting my reels, whether it's on Instagram or on Facebook or my YouTube shorts or my TikTok videos, all of those things are automated. So I create the content and I schedule it and let the automated tool do what it needs to get done. So I have regained about 2 hours back in my business. I am able to be more efficient. I am able to do things more income and strategic income generated activities that would allow my business to grow. All right, that will allow my business to grow. And so as an online business owner or a business that is operating in the online space, you want to ensure that you have systems in place. You want to ensure that you are utilizing those systems so you don't have to be in your business every minute of the day. Let the systems work for you. And also, you can be making money and not even be at your computer. And to have that type of system and that type of return on investment, so to speak, it takes you being very strategic, consistent with not only the activities that you're doing on the back end of your business, whether it's sales, marketing, or serving your clients, but what are the actual systems that you have in place? What are your automated processes that you have in place? Um, for a lot, I think for the past couple months, a lot of people who have worked with me, I think they don't know on the back end the amount of work that is actually that goes into automating them um going through working with me or getting to the point that they can work with me. Focus. Right? So they don't know how much work goes into work being onboarded into my service. And so I have automations upon automations, and different tools are communicating with each other so that when they opt into a service, they go from step one to step two to step three, and they're not even aware that everything is being automated. They believe that I am actually doing the actual step one, step two, and step three. And so this is what you need to think about with regards to your business. If you want to save time, if you want to make money, if you want to increase your productivity inside of your business. I know for some people, they may be running their business part time. All the better yet for you to be leveraging systems and automation and being intentional and strategic of leveraging systems and automation. Meaning that, okay, I may be just because when I was in corporate, backstory, when I was in corporate, I started my business in 2019. And so when I started the business, I was still at my corporate job. I was managing an IT department with overseeing Think over 20 something people in an organization. Now, I'm running a business. What time do I have between my 8 to 4:30 job to work on my business? Again, this is where passion came in. This is where energy was in, excitement and so forth. So any pocket of time, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that when I get home. Now, I was in the gym at the time. Was I in the gym? No, I wasn't in the gym at the time, but I had other activities outside of work. So when I get home at 5:30 or 6 in the evening, I know from 7 o'clock to about 10 o'clock in the night, that is my time to work on my business. That is my time to work on my business. And I was very strategic. If I needed to go live during that period, I'm going to go live. If I have to schedule an email to go out to my email community, I'm doing that within that time. If it's to create social media posts for the next day, schedule it on Facebook and schedule it on Instagram. Well, now Instagram have their own scheduling where you can schedule your posts inside of the app. Back in 2019, you had to use a third party scheduler, whether it was Planoly or Ho- Hootsuite. Yeah, Hootsuite or those other platforms. So, but in that night between 7 to 10, I'm doing all these different things, setting it up for the next day. I'm maximizing my time. Now, coming into full-time entrepreneurship, because I was over with the corporate life. Even before I started business, I was over with the corporate life. So by October of 2019, I walked away from my high-paying corporate job and I came into full-time entrepreneurship. The same discipline and principles and work ethics that I have in corporate, it's the same thing I have in my business. I'm going to get up at 5 in the morning and I'm going to prepare to sit in my little work area here to do my work from 9 to 5. Sometimes it's just half day depending on the day. And again, I'm a morning person. So the earlier I start my day, the better for me. And I'm able to be of more service to my clients. And so I've created my services around the time in which I have that is most creative, most energetic, and I'm able to serve better. Anytime after 12 p.m. is going to be behind the scenes work, back end work, or I am either taking a nap, and yes, entrepreneurs, it's good to rest too, and also doing other things because you need to have a balance in your business. Like I said yesterday, yes, you have a business to run, and your business becomes your all in all for some people because, listen, this is our only source of income, but you need to have balance. Having that balance in terms of having balance in your personal life, because we all have to live and do other things. We have errands to run, we have bills to pay, we have to tend to our families. For those who are wives, mothers, we have a lot on our plates, and so you have to have balance. In order to have that balance, you need to be leveraging systems and automation. You need to have your foundational systems in place. Like, I'm just gonna recap what I did yesterday. You need to have your marketing system in place. You need to have your sales systems in place. You need to have your customer service systems in place. On the back end, you need to have your operational systems in place. Yes, running a business is not for the faint of heart, and it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would have been doing it. Right? But running a business and building a business, a profitable business, a sustainable business in 2023 and beyond in the online space, you need to have systems. In the next 6 months, the things that are going to be released right now, AI is is the go-to thing right now. Everybody is running behind AI and using AI. But in the next 6 months or so, you're going to see quite a lot of different things will be coming out as the internet goes into its third version. And so businesses in the online space have to adapt. Entrepreneurs, if you're afraid of tech or you're afraid of the online space, you need to really sit with yourself and consider if you really, really want this business to grow, you need to take strategic, actionable steps. You need to take strategic, actionable steps. And so, this is why I am here as a resource to help you to navigate the online space. I know for a lot of us, it's something new. It's challenging. Some of us have a ton of things on our plate, and we're trying to make do with the time that we have. This is why I'm coming on and say, stop wasting time in your business. Start leveraging systems and automation. All right. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. If you have any thoughts, let me know how are you utilizing your time in your business. Okay, let me know in the comments. But all in all, I want to say that it is time for us to really be strategic with our businesses. It's time for us to become very serious with the businesses that we build. We have gone through all the legalities, we have gone through all the formal setup in terms of getting our legal stuff together, getting investing money into our websites and all the other things. If you're working with your coaches and your consultants and all your strategists and all these people, this is the time for you to apply what you have learned. This is where you need to apply what you have learned. Start building the foundation and build a solid foundation for your business. Because if you are willing to go the extra mile to build this business and see it as a success, you need to have those foundational elements in place. You need to ensure that you're making it easy for people to pay you. All right. Your payment systems are important. Make it easy for people to pay you. Make it easy for people to communicate with you. Make it easy on yourself when it comes to creating content and marketing your business. Have these systems in place. Utilize all that you can utilize in the space and time that we have. Because there coming a time when you have to shift and when you have to adapt, and you're going to find that you are not prepared. Take the last 3 years and use that as an example. A lot of businesses weren't prepared for the landscape that we're in right now. If you had tell a lot of businesses in 2019, and I did tell one business in 2019, but if you tell businesses in 2019 that they needed to be online and they needed to have a digital footprint, and majority of the operations and communication with their customers would have needed to be online, they would have not believed. And they didn't have the foundation, they did not have their systems in place. So when the tide of business changed and when things happen in the economy, some of them are still struggling. Some of them had to go out of business, and some of them had to pay even more money to stay afloat. And so don't let that be your story, right? Make sure that you are doing everything that you need to get done in your business. When it comes to your systems, make sure you're implementing your systems. If you don't know how to implement your systems, pay somebody who is an expert in doing that. Shameless plug me. All right. Make sure you are implementing your systems. Implement your systems and be prepared. Like I shared yesterday, you never know when one of the content that you are persistently sharing and consistently sharing on social media goes viral, and you have an influx of people coming to your website. If your website is not prepared for that heavy load, you're going to lose big time. And I have a client who can attest to that. She got an influx of clients. She didn't even expect her video going viral on TikTok. She's been posting for 2 years on TikTok every single day. The one video that she posted in December went viral, and she was not prepared for the amount of people who were inquiring to work with her one-on-one, who were inquiring to join her class. She was overwhelmed. She was in a chaos. And in the next couple weeks, you guys are going to get the case study. I'm going to put it on the website. You guys are going to get a case study and really read the story of how she ended up finding me. And we had to do some deep work, right? So she was not prepared at all for the influx of people who were coming in to her business. She wasn't prepared. She wasn't prepared. And so this is why I'm saying you guys really, really need to have your systems in place. And she doesn't have the time. She is a mother, she is a wife, she has a ton of things going on. She don't have the time to set up anything. She doesn't have the time to manage anything. So she needed somebody to get it for her. Now she can sit back, be the best that she can be. She has more time to serve her one-on-one clients. She has more time to create. She has more time for her family. And she doesn't have to work into the late hours of the night sending email to people to tell people, oh, you can register, or this is how you get access to this, that, and the third. She understood that, listen, I wasn't ready for what took place, but now I'm ready, and I see why I needed to have it in the first place. It is time we get it together to build our online businesses so they can be sustainable and they can be profitable. They need to be sustainable and they also need to be profitable. Right? So I said, let me just come on today and share a little about your time management and how you can maximize your time and be more productive and efficient and effective inside of your business, leveraging systems. So there are a few ways that you can work with me. Um, One, you can join my monthly subscription community called Systems Simplified. I've created this community with the intent for online business owners who need the support, the resources, and access to an expert to build and grow their online business. So we not only talk about systems inside of that community, but L- um we also have business resources to help you grow your business. We have weekly sessions, we have master classes, you have access to templates and worksheets and workbooks, courses, and you have access to a community of building online business owners like yourself who will help you if you're feeling stuck in any way. They're there to help you as well. So if you want to join the System Simplified community, you can click the link. If you're on YouTube, click the link in the description. um or you can join using the link in the comments. All right. So that's the one way that you can work with me in a group setting. For those who want to work with me in a more one-on-one capacity, I have scaled down all of my systems. Um, and when I mean systems, in terms of the services. So for a lot of you, you may know me of having like email marketing services and other services. So I have become a little more optimized and I'm enhancing the experiences of my clients. And so I have a signature service called Systems from Scratch. If you need me to help you set up your systems inside of your business, train you and support you with the implementation, and also running the behind the scenes or the operational aspect of your business, your online business, then you can work with me in that one-on-one capacity. The contract for this service is 4 months. All right. For more information of how you can learn about that service and how you can enroll into that service, and you want all the nitty-gritties, what is included inside of that service and all of that jazz, you can visit innovategysolutions.com/services. I'm going to bring this up on the screen, and you can also, oops. Yeah, you can see how you can work with me in that one-on-one capacity. All right. So I'm going to put it up on the screen. Hope you guys can see it. Boom. Okay. So if you want to work with me in a one-on-one capacity, you can visit innovategysolutions.com/services, and you can learn more about my Systems from Scratch service. If you want to join the community, it's a monthly subscription of $47 per month. And that $47 gives you access to resources, live weekly sessions, monthly master classes. Every month we release a resource for our community. You have access to courses, you have access to experts, you have access to other business owners and their services, and you have a safe space and community where you can get the help and support that you need to build and grow your online business. Right? So those are the two ways that you can work with me inside of my community, my monthly community, which is just $47 per month, or you can work with me in a one-on-one capacity, which is a service length of 4 months, and that is in a one-on-one capacity. So for the one-on-one service, you can visit innovategysolutions.com/services, or to join the community, you can hit the link in the chat below. If you're viewing this on the replay, it's above this video and it's also in the comments. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in today's live stream. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining. I hope that the information that I've shared, little nuggets that I've shared in today's live stream, it was helpful and you're able to save time inside of your business by leveraging systems and automation. All right. So if you see that this information has been helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also share out the this video to your business bestie or people in your circular peers who will definitely be benefit from the information that I've provided. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's live stream. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys back in the next live stream. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye.